What is it like living alone in rural China? Hi everyone, I'm Shyla. I am 50 years old and an ordinary woman living in rural China. I live alone in a 200 square meter self-built house. It's big and quiet. My husband is a truck driver. He frequently travels to other places for business. He only goes home to rest for a few days each month, spending most of his time on the road. I have a daughter and a son. My daughter is married, and my son works in a big city. So most of the time, I live alone at home. Every morning, I get up, wash up, and make myself a simple breakfast. Breakfast is a must for me every day because I have to work all day. I usually have a bowl of porridge and cook a dish. I'm going to stir-fry cabbage and tofu. In rural areas, this kind of breakfast is simple, but it's the most comforting. Many young people in China now skip breakfast. Many of them work overtime late into the night and can't get up in the morning. Skipping breakfast to catch the subway. Save time and sleep a little longer. However, people like me who live in the countryside, I still prefer to get up early and make a hot breakfast. Simple and healthy, eating with peace of mind and comfort. This is the little happiness in my ordinary days. In our countryside, many households don't have access to natural gas. We mainly use an induction cooker for cooking. The heat isn't as strong, but with slow cooking, the dish still tastes just as good. For my staple food today, I'm going to make a home-style flatbread. In the city, many people are used to buying ready-made food. But in the countryside, we prefer to spend time making it ourselves. It's not a hassle, but a way to take life seriously. In your life, would you choose to make breakfast or go out and buy one? Although I live alone, the process of kneading dough and baking bread by hand fills me with a sense of fulfillment and peace. Top with chopped green onions and sesame seeds. This will make the pancake even more fragrant. My porridge is simple too. I cook it with oats and add an egg to make it more nutritious. I didn't control the amount well when kneading the dough and ended up with too much, so I'll make an extra flatbread. Living alone, it's really hard to gauge the right portion when cooking by myself. Sometimes I make too much and save it for the next meal. Breakfast is all ready today. I just sit at this small table with the flatbread, vegetables, and porridge I made myself and eat quietly. It's simple, but every bite is made with my own hands, so it tastes especially satisfying and comforting. This breakfast costs less than 50 cents. Cooking for myself like this also helps me save a lot of money. For me, saving money isn't about being stingy. It's about prioritizing what's important and taking control of my own life. After breakfast, I went to work at the small shoe factory across from my house. You would never guess. It's only 50 meters from my house. Here, you don't need to clock in and out like in the city. We are paid by the job. The more you do, the more you earn. As long as we finish our tasks, we can go home early, which gives us a lot more flexibility. But the income is also very low. Sewing thousands of pieces every day at the shoe factory. The work is repetitive and busy, but time passes quickly and my heart feels full. In the countryside, at my age, without social security or any advanced skills, I'm already grateful to have this piecework job. Each extra piece I sew means a little more income and a little more security for my life. At noon, everyone checks the time and heads home on their own. I grow some vegetables right outside the gate, and I pick fresh ones every day. For my egg noodles at noon, I'll add some of these homegrown greens. These vegetables are all natural and have never been sprayed with pesticides. Recently, my boss has been rushing to meet the deadline, so I make my lunch quickly. This noon, I'll make tomato and egg noodles. It's easy to cook and only takes a few minutes, which saves me a lot of time. I really love eating noodles. They're simple, convenient, and filling. I never get tired of tomato and egg noodles. Recently, my boss has been rushing to meet the deadline, so I make my lunch quickly. After eating, I clean up right away and try to keep my home tidy. When the house is clean, my mood feels much better. Actually, I used to be quite messy and didn't like cleaning, but I've changed because of my husband's influence. People really can change quietly because of the ones around them, right? Have you ever been changed by someone close to you? My home is very close to the shoe factory, so after lunch, I'm always the first one back to the workshop. While everyone else is still away, I can set up my machine and arrange the pieces I need to sew, so I can get a head start in the afternoon and earn a little more. It's 7:35 p.m., and my workday is over. I carefully record how much I've done each day, so I know exactly where I stand and feel more grounded. When I get home, I quickly wash my face and soak my feet to let my body relax after a long day. I usually don't eat dinner. First, I'm just too tired. Second, I don't get much exercise, so I'm not hungry at night. That's why I'm used to not eating in the evening. The most relaxing time is lying on the sofa watching TV. Although life seems simple and boring, I keep myself busy and live a full life. Every night before bed, I video call my husband. We care about each other and ask how each other is doing. This is my ordinary but real life, hard, simple, yet steady and warm. Thank you for taking the time to watch my life.